So the big question today is, how important is self-love when attracting your soulmate? Today, I talk about 3 reasons why this is super crucial. My name is Joan Nwosu, and welcome to the Second Chances Podcast, a love journey in black and white. So many of us seek love from the outside, right? From outside of ourselves, we're hoping to find that special someone who is going to make us feel complete. Wrong. What if I told you that the journey actually starts from within? You see, self-love is not just some indulgent act. It's not going for a massage, going to the gym, meditating, reading, spending time alone. It's not about that. Self-love is a powerful tool that resonates deep within you. It's the energy that you put out there, you put out to the universe. It shapes all your thoughts, your actions, your intentions, and the universe responds to that. Your energy is what people feel about you. That's what they get when they're in your presence. So self-love is not just some random act that you do once in a while. It is who you are. Okay? So here are my top 3 reasons why it is so key to have self-love, especially when you're trying to attract your soulmate. The first one is around recognizing your worth. I know sometimes people might say, I know my worth, I know my value, I know my this. Well, I don't know about you, but I know that for a long time, my self-worth was tied to or hindered by me being overweight. And I really couldn't see myself as the super high value woman because I felt tied down by my weight. And then I started to put other things ahead of my true essence, like my education, my ability to make money, my business, my entrepreneurial mind, all of this stuff. But that's not really your real essence. That's not your true essence. That's not who you are. And deep down inside, I knew that I didn't feel like a person with a lot of self-worth. So it's very important that when you have self-love or when you're practicing self-love, it is when you truly start to love and appreciate yourself. At this point, you recognize your own worth. You don't need anybody to tell you your worth. Okay, you're now able to make the right choices. You don't settle for just anything that's available. You're able to set boundaries within your relationship. You understand that this is not just the wish. No, this is something that you deserve. You deserve this type of love. You deserve this type of respect. You deserve this type of kindness. You're able to really set very high standards because you know what your self-worth and your value is. A relationship isn't about feeling some void or let me just find this person and it's going to complete me. No, it's about finding someone that complements the already beautiful, amazing person that you are. The whole you, because you're already complete. There's no finding somebody that is going to complete you. No one is coming to complete you. You have to be complete all by yourself. Then you can attract the person that you desire. The second thing is around authenticity. I know people throw that word around, but when you have self-love, it allows you to be your authentic self. You become very true to yourself. What people see is what you are. So there's no facade. You show up in your true self, and it's just energy because people can feel when you're being real, when you're being your authentic self. They know you can't fake, even if you try, you can't fake certain things. People can read your energy, right? And as we know, you will always attract, like will always attract like. So it's what you might be faking out some energy or some outward appearance or look, but at the end of the day, you're going to attract that which you're energetically aligned with, right? So this is not a doomsday prophecy, no. But if you find that you're attracting the type of people that you don't want, then maybe you need to go love yourself a little bit more so that you're now able to be your authentic self and it's resonating with who you truly are. And that way you can now attract the type of person that you actually desire, not just what you're putting out there, which may not be the real you. Okay. Someone who is going to be your soulmate, someday I'll talk about what a soulmate is. Someone who's going to be your soulmate will love you, love the real you, but it has to be the real you. You have to show up as your authentic self, and you can't if you don't have self-love. The third point is around inner happiness. I know in the world we live in, people keep thinking, oh, if I just find the right person, I'll be happy. Okay. No. You need to be happy within yourself first. And you can't really be happy with yourself if you don't love yourself. So you need to be happy with yourself. You need to be able to rely on yourself for your own happiness, so that when someone else comes along, they're not bringing the happiness into your life. No, you're just two happy, whole people coming together. And now the relationship is not some toxic, dependent relationship, but no, instead, both of you are now two whole, happy people who are coming together to grow, right? Because remember, the purpose of a relationship is for you to grow, for you to learn and grow and discover who your highest version of yourself is. So it's not a dependent relationship. I'm not depending on you for my happiness. I'm not depending on you for XYZ. I'm happy by myself, but now with you together, we can now grow. So those are the 3 reasons why really self-love is so, so important. So you might be asking, how do you cultivate this self-love? It is not it's a daily practice. Like, it's a journey. I don't know. I could always do with more self-love. Everybody can do with more self-love. It's about really setting time aside each day to reflect on not just what has happened, but who you are. Constantly trying to understand and learn and unlearn things about yourself, right? Figuring out, okay, so what are the things about myself that I really love? What are the things that I really feel at peace with, that I feel in alignment with? And what are the things that really I don't like? What are the flaws that I have? And it's detached from, it's not a right or wrong, good or bad. It's just what is. And how can you love yourself with all of this stuff? Right? Yes, you may want to make some changes and do some other things. Fine. If you feel like you become a version of yourself that you don't really love, then change. But it's about constantly reflecting on who you are and embracing that and loving that person, loving yourself with all your flaws, all your pluses, all your minuses. Just loving yourself and being patient with yourself and being kind to yourself. Watching the thoughts, the negative self-talk that you say to yourself, being aware of all those things. And again, a simple way is just by every morning, just look at yourself in the mirror. Some people can look at themselves in the mirror, look at yourself dead in the eye and just start saying, I love you. You're amazing. You're awesome. I actually love you. You might think it's easy, but try it out. It's not so easy. Not many people can look at themselves eyeball to eyeball in the mirror and tell themselves that I love you. So start working on some of those things and building self-love. And of course, also do the other things that allow you to enjoy yourself, be happy with yourself, introspect, spend time, alone time, and really go within and figure out who you are and who you want to be so that you can attract the love that you desire. Love will always attract love. If you don't have love within you, it's a little bit difficult to attract love, right? So the more you create that love within yourself, the self-love, the more your energy becomes higher, you start to vibrate higher, the more that you can attract those kind of people, because now you're at that energetic alignment with the kind of love that you desire. And it always happens when you're being your true and authentic self. Okay? So today I want to encourage you, work on your self-love. I know it was a bit of a struggle for me. It's still a struggle. From time to time I have moments where I'm not really loving myself. But again, it's daily practice. It's a journey. It's not something you're going to accomplish in 1 week. But just start practicing loving yourself, embracing all that you are, everything about you. Just love it. Look at your body and be like, thank you, body. I love you. You're able to get up in the morning. You're able to walk. You're able to eat. You're able to keep me warm. Whatever it is, just love yourself. Love everything about you. And that way you can attract somebody who will equally love you the way you love yourself. Thank you for listening to today's episode on the Second Chances podcast, a love journey in black and white. Till next time, sending you love and light.